Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of these, unedited style videos where I kind of just talk about some things that I noticed. And today I have an interesting topic. It's more sales related rather than just overall business and life related. It's very sales specific. Okay, so when I first started, getting into appointment setting and sales and trying to run my own agency, which I had set up my own agency about almost a year ago now, which is crazy to think about. But basically a year ago now, I'm 16. And to give you guys like some background, I'm helping, fitness, or not necessarily influencers, but fitness trainers, and personal trainers and that sort of thing, get new clients, right? Like just your typical SMMA, running Facebook ads. And basically like in this agency, what I would do was more like the outreach side of things and helping us get more meetings, right? And one of the key mistakes that I made, and to this day I still am thinking this way, and I think it's a mistake. Okay, so one of the things that I would do is typically I would outreach on Instagram, or maybe I'd do cold calls, but for the most part it'd be Instagram, and I'd look at someone's profile. And if I felt like obviously they needed help with like their marketing, especially their social media and that sort of thing, because we would also do social media management, then I felt like they would be a great person to reach out to, because obviously they don't have it together. They don't have what they need to be. And I briefly mentioned this in another video, in a cold calling video, but I wanted to sit down and make an exact video of what this exactly entails, right? The whole point of this video is that just because a prospect needs your help doesn't necessarily mean that they know they need your help, okay? And someone who is aware of a problem is 100 times more likely to buy than someone who isn't, okay? And what I mean by that is you might have a prospect that is a perfect fit for you. You could take them from wherever they are to all the way up here. There's this giant gap that you will see results immediately with them because you know that you can fix so many things on their page. But on the other hand, you have another person, they're doing all right. And maybe instead of taking them from, here, you can take them only to here, right? And it's a little bit of a step up. But that person already understands the value of marketing or whatever you're selling. They already understand the value of that, okay? What that means is if they already understand the value, that means that you don't have to convince them of the value of your product. They already understand that what you're doing can help them and will help them grow. Now, a lot of times it's a lot more complicated than that, but as an overarching theme, the reason that I would miss out on a lot of big deals, and not necessarily because it wasn't necessarily because I wasn't putting in the numbers or the hours or whatever you want to call it. It was because I was reaching out to people who weren't aware of the problem, right? And obviously it is very possible to make someone aware of a problem, right? It's just a lot harder than someone who already knows it, right? That's why when I started especially getting into like the appointment setting space, instead of targeting people that I felt, or at least when I first began, I obviously did the same thing as I was doing here. I'm like, oh look, this guy's doesn't even have a website, man, I'm gonna give him a call. And I call these people, and these people are the ones that are telling me not interested. But the people that I call that already have their websites look amazing, they have all this great stuff, they hear me out because they understand that this is how they're gonna grow, right? So it's just a lesson that I kind of have taken over my time as an appointment setter. I think it's very important to understand that, right? Because a lot of people, they look at just what's on the outside and they don't really look into the person, right? And as a salesperson, what we do is we solve problems, right? And we help make people aware of problems so they can make an informed decision on a problem that they have, right? If you're not, if someone isn't aware of their problem, they're not going to buy from you, right? So, or let alone from anyone, because they don't understand the value of that, right? So, that was just kind of the lesson of today. And I hope you guys found that valuable. I hope you guys look more for people. And don't be scared to reach out to people who already have decent things and you can just take them a little bit to that next level, right? That's where the big deals are, right? It's with the people who already have a solid, amazing business going on. It's not necessarily with the people that don't know what they're doing yet, okay? And that's a lesson that I am still working on, and I'm still obviously trying to reach out to those people in the higher echelons who already are successful, because I feel like those are the type of people that will give me the higher returns and higher ROIs, right? So with that being said, I'll let you guys go, and see you guys in the next one.